morning. How are we all?
Morning, everyone.
Morning. Afternoon. Evening. All right, far out. There's some, after a fairly quiet August and September, we've been seeing like steady volume increasing, volatility increasing. So we're some serious moves starting to happen now. Thanks, Alan. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, I've got to go do a little bit of a revamp on the website just to streamline a few more things. I thought that would be a good little thing to put on there.
It's like consistently glowing reviews. You should get a couple of bad ones in there just to make it look realistic.
Yeah, I should do that.
No, this is sus, man. Surely
Yeah.
everyone can't be that happy.
He's curated this. All right, we're out. Gold. Nope. GE40. Change lot sizes. Yeah, good. All right. Hey, morning, Ellen from YouTube. Alrighty, so Zapier bot should put that link in there, so I don't need to worry about that. Hopefully, hey, Locke. Cool. Well, yesterday was I felt like there was some blood in the water, wasn't there? When everything was tumbling. Hey, Daniel. Price was just dropping, and I kind of stopped looking at GE40. I stopped keeping my eye on that, and I was just focused on gold, and gold was just dying, absolutely dying. So it was taking out all these levels. Finally rebounded off the 45-minute London low, but like I'd switched off, and I was sitting on the couch, and I had an alert go off on Aussie yen, a trade that I had, a pending order that I had from the workshop yesterday, got triggered at this time, pretty much to the point. I got it, my order was at 94.750, and that I was just like, oh, so I picked up my phone, and I was kind of like, saw it just pushing up, but then I saw GE40, and at the same time, what a recovery! It pretty much, it closed bullish, and I was shocked. So, I couldn't really find any reason why this was happening, except for there was some report about Biden was actually talking about incorporating AI somewhere, and that was giving US indices a real pump. I'm guessing GE40 just followed suit. But I was almost set for a bearish day to close, and then looking to see like inside of this daily chart how much further could we go. But we did bounce off, we bounced off of the base of this candle, this daily candle over here. So we had we had these daily clean range that we just powered all the way through. So that would have been absolutely lovely to have held or to have been part of. Instead, I was actually taking like just the way that the market played out, that you would have a little bit of a sell-off pre-London, and then it made sense for the actual day to actually take buys for the stream. Or yesterday it wasn't the stream, but yesterday it made sense to take buys because this was my trading time, was like this 2-hour window was my trading time. So you can see like it made sense to take buys inside of that, but the sells would be nice. Then the day before, same thing inside of here, that my trading time is this period here. So whilst it's you could have taken breakout sells and we watched that push down, but then the bulk of apart from the initial 30-minute candle, the next 90 minutes was actually bullish, so that made sense that we took longs inside of here. Then you go back another day. This was the Monday where I was trying to get a buy on this wick to go back up, and then I missed the sells. I simply just missed them. It didn't quite get into my zone or something. I can't quite remember, but there's some reason. Remember distinctly missing these sells because I didn't take a trade at all on that day, even though it was a lovely, lovely day. So yeah, you know what I think the moral of that story is we're here for the next 2 hours. 2 hours, maybe, yeah, about 2 hours, 2.5, 2 hours. And if this is going to be the 2 hour window that we're trading, we need to make sense of what trade makes sense inside of this 2 hour window. Don't worry about what happens afterwards, or whether that we're very bearish and makes sense to be looking for sells on the higher time frame, because we're not on the higher time frame. We're scalping here, really. That all makes sense? So I know it's kind of weird looking at these daily charts and seeing just these monster candles and wondering why we weren't taking sells. And it's because we were trading a specific time, and at the specific time, buys actually made sense. Doesn't mean you can't do two styles, but I would recommend not mixing too many styles together. Causes confusion. What's this? Someone found a gold nugget, huh? In Ghana.
Yeah. Biggest one. That's what made gold go down, mate.
I don't think that what made gold go down. But I'll check. But that was a big nugget they found. All right. Gold went down because of treasuries. Do you guys understand what I was talking about yesterday? Like the fundamental reason of that, of what these really high treasuries are? So we'll
a risk-free investment.
Yeah, risk-free investment. So it's an even safer asset that's actually going to give you yield and return. So I'll talk about. We'll look at these zones that I've drawn here, but essentially, in a nutshell, gold is a safe haven. Gold is a place that you store value when there's fear, uncertainty, and doubt because it rises in value. Then you have things that will have I just saw a message come through. When gold is, when you got fear, uncertainty, and doubt, what will happen was like gold's value will rise because people will go to buy it, and that will be increase in demand, less supply, so it goes up. Then you have when there's other fear, uncertainty, and doubt, other currencies will like decline in value, so gold will rise in relation to other values, other specific areas you might be holding cash, like cold cash. Cash goes down in value, gold goes up in value. Now, the way that inflation works is that it decreases the value of your dollar every single year by the percentage that goes up. So at the moment, we've been dealing with record inflation. So as that inflation has been going up, the value of what your dollar can buy each year actually decreases. Hey, Chris. Yeah, Peter, I'm talking about treasury yields. So right now, the treasury yields are paying, 10-year yield is paying like 4.6%. So you're guaranteed 4.6% return on your money across 10 years, each year, right? Paid in as interest, and then you get, at the end of the 10 years, you get your, whatever you purchase back. Okay, you get your return back plus the 4.6% on top of that. That is higher than inflation right now. Inflation in the US is actually sitting around 3 point something%. So you're getting a higher return. So like if you put your money in the bank in a high interest savings account, that's still going to be less than, well, generally it's less than inflation, because you're not making a real return. Your interest rate is going to be, say, at your bank is going to be 2% or 3%. Federal interest rates that the banks will charge, or they give out, they're going to be always higher because they put a margin, and then so they'll be like, say, 3%, and then inflation is usually always just higher than that. So you're never getting a real return on the money that's in your savings accounts. But this time, inflation is driving down. Treasury yields are at like 16-year highs or something. So you're actually making 4.6% on your 10-year yield. You're getting more than that on your lower time frame. So you've got an inverted yield curve right now, and inflation is underneath this. So just parking your money in cash actually is giving you a real return. And if your other assets that usually go up in value is the stock market. The stock market on average goes up between 8 and 10% per year across the last plus 100 years. We've got bad years, we've got some really good years, but the average line is 8 to 10%. And you can get the two-year yields are something like 5.6%. So you're getting a not quite stock market level, but stock market has risk of a bad year. These are the safest investment you can do, these yields. So this is really attractive right now. So why you can actually park your money in basically the safest environment that is not as liquid as cash, but fairly liquid, and you can get a return that's almost as good as the benchmark, but with no risk. So it's a real competition right now for where money is flowing from. So you'll see that traditionally the stock market gets propped up with investors. It's got upturns and downturns, but on the long term, we can see that the stock market is perpetually bullish. Obviously, with some crashes along the way. Every 10 to 12 years is like a big crash in relation to where it was. They think that the market might be overvalued now, so maybe there's another crash, maybe there's another bullish run, who knows? But with treasury yields, you're getting a really good investment, really good return that's above inflation, so you're not losing money. And yeah, it's becoming a real competitor now for your traditional safe haven and growth assets. It's safe and it's got growth. You don't normally have both. So hence we see some capital outflowing from growth assets and also safe haven assets into the yields market, the treasury market. So quite interesting. So that's, overall I'm bearish on these guys, thinking that we'll probably still got more downturn, but we need to just take the trade that makes sense for the day as well, for the 2 hour period, because that's all that stuff is bigger picture. What we see on the lower time frames is we've been having quite a few good winning days that are completely opposite to the daily candle. Alrighty, so let's go through. We've got 10 minutes before the actual London Open, so let's have a little peek at the zones I've got here. So if you guys watch the trade breakdown video that I posted, you would have seen that this little zone was based on the lower time frames. Okay, so let's have a little look at this, because we don't really see much in the detail here. So we've got to drive down. Like if we look at the hour, we just see bearish candle, 45 minute, we just see bearish candle. This one's got a bit of a longer wick and then pushing down. So we know that there's selling pressure here because price went down. Now we just want to see a bit more pinpoint exactly where did the selling pressure enter into the market. So 30 minutes, yeah, it's somewhere in here. Still disguised, can't quite see it that well. 15 minutes, getting a little bit more detail where we're starting to see price push down, come back up, get more liquidity, price push down, come get more liquidity, and then we finally get the one that doesn't really have a significant pullback and starts breaking through these levels. So we're getting close into this area. 5 minutes, can we pinpoint it a little bit more? We can see an area that is a little doji liquidity generation. So the liquidity sitting above here. We've got no top wick on this guy, so we've only selling pressure at that stage. So we know it's just here or above, and we see that doji means that the liquidity as well. Hey Gilbert. Then we've got a bit of a double top thing happening here as well. We've got a liquidity candle happening here. So we could say that this 5-minute candle is the liquidity grab with the retest, more liquidity generation, and then sell off. Let's go to the 3 minute. 3 minute. We're starting to get that 5-minute candle's looking a little. It's broken up a little bit more now. We've got a little fake out here. Let's go to the 1 minutes. The 1 minutes. We get a little bit more clarity again, where we have this is now starting to look like a high to the open, basically, of where it just pushed down, and this is our zone. We can include here as well, but when we start getting to these 1 minute candles, we start getting a little bit too much information, where sometimes this information is a little bit unreliable. So I've got a little bit of a gap here as well, so price to the buy to sell from, so that this area makes sense too. We just need to know that we're in the ballpark here, and this is, I think, the 3 minute gives you pretty good accuracy. So we know that this area is a great zone. When price came back last night, when price came back last night, came roaring back on, I'm pretty sure it was this Biden talk. So good for stocks, good for Nvidia. Nvidia rose significantly. Would have been a contagion with other stock assets. Asian session opened, had a little bit of a sell-off, came back to this structure over here to the left. Okay, found a little bit of support. Not really trading this time anyway, but Asian session pushed back up to the same zone. So we've got validation that this zone was accurate, but now we've touched it a few times. So maybe there's a little bit less liquidity selling orders here. So we'll kind of thin the market a bit more. Oh wait, I've got to change. Make sure that one thinks I've taken trades already. Okay. Now we had Euro open, Eastern Europe open, pre-London, Asian close, all around the same time. 6:30 candle, open, no top, no bottom wick, pushed straight up to that zone again, tested it, price pushed down, now we're consolidating for a little bit. So the annoying thing is that we are in this area now that we've had a lot of activity, and we've ranged with a fake out to the bottom, which grabbed liquidity, but now it's a bit messy. So kind of rangy with the liquidity grab down here, and then back up, back down, back up again, back down. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful. We do have German news. We've got German CPI news, which is out. There's not really it's not really flagged. It says all day. That doesn't help anything. We've got Spanish CPI, so that could give an indication of Eurozone inflation. It's forecasting quite a big jump, not drop. Almost 1% higher. So that's a pretty big move. Not surprising given oil's Oil's freaking strong. Sarah's got a 560 pip trade running. That's amazing. That's huge. Okay, so at the moment the pressure's to the downside, and we are in a downtrend. So I'm always going to be leaning to these sells.
German CPI, mate, on market juice is until 10 o'clock Sydney time. Right.
Yeah,
Financial juice.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock my time, so that's NY open.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe we don't need to be too worried about it, but no, higher CPI would I think you'll get whipsaw from higher CPI, because Germany is only one piece of the Eurozone, but it's the biggest economy. But if it comes out high, then you would be thinking that there's more pressure on ECB for one more rate hike. So that would be bad for indices. So would expect us to be going down still. We have this little gap here. So I'm actually going to just refine this area. I might recycle this one. Kind of no more, not relevant anymore. Can I get, where's my, bring that across. Okay, go to all chart view in a second. I'll clean the chart up in a bit as well. But there we go. Morning, Tom. How are you, buddy? Okay, so this, I'm going to just refine it a little bit more. Okay, be careful of this area. This is where the imbalance started. Yeah, because of the range, I don't really have clear areas yet. Hey, actually, how are you, mate? So 15 minute, we've got the Asian low. This makes sense with this pressure that we're seeing to drive down straight away down to this level. So 15 pip move straight down. That's an easy one. Not one for me though. You know, I don't really take these breakouts, especially for 15 pip breakout. The risk reward isn't there. But maybe we can push down to 188. We've got a few no wick candles here. Sensitive session late March area. It's already been tested a few times, so let's do some adjustments on that. Would have liked Euro to have taken the high and then pushed down. Not sure what this line is for, but I'm going to put a new one in. So we've got this bit to take out up here. Yeah, that's why I don't like taking these breakouts. Because you're not sure if it's going to now go down to here then up, or down to here and just keep on going. For me, it's less certainty here than if I just hold off a little bit, especially when you're in this range. That's really crappy that we came back up here. Let's go all chart view, and we'll get an idea coming pretty quickly. So we just got to see what the big guys want to do with price. You guys got any questions? Yeah, I saw that lock. Yeah, CPI 5 hours. Thank you. Forex Factory is wasn't as specific as the other ones. Okay, coming down again. We need to take out this Asian low.
If you look at 1 minute, 1 minute kind of negation happened now. So price breaking one side. Yeah. If price breaking that low, maybe we will continue pushing downside.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lot of liquidity up downside.
Yeah. There's a strong recovery. I was shocked that we're actually closed daily candle bullish. I feel like that's a trap. The more that I think about it now. There we are. Breaking the low. You've got Asian session right here. Sorry, Asian session. Asian low. Yes, that's right, Gilbert. Take the Asia low. Give us the sign.
Now this candle has to turn bearish, so we can continue pushing downside.
Yeah, to me, that was the only safe area because of the gap. Not the gap, but like the distance between Euro open low and your liquidity pool. Yeah. It's definitely not for me taking that breakout sell. Even though it's okay for like 15 pips, you've got to be super, super quick.
Spanish news had mixed numbers.
Oh yeah, what was it?
What's the HICP?
It's your it's an adjusted CPI.
Okay, well,
Harmonic index something.
Okay, that came in a little bit lower, 0.1% lower, but everything else was virtually as predicted.
It's basically like the core PCE, where they remove two volatile instruments to try to smooth it out a bit. Thanks for putting that in, Peter. I will check that link as well that you posted.
Asian low's been taken.
Yep. Oh, has it? Not on the TradingView.
On
Or my Pepperstone.
Yeah, mine's been taken by.
Not mine either.
Yeah, mine's been taken by 2 pips.
Okay, yeah, this is exactly the same as this chart is exactly the same as my my terminal. When we're close but not. We were 8.8 pips away. But it's definitely got some selling pressure here. Not really seeing any, definitely no longs, just because the Asian low is here. But because of the sells, we're not quite out of the woods yet either. So it's just a wait and see approach for me. Got gold at 75, 1875. Okay, algo should or likely. Oh, what's that, Gilbert? Algo should or likely go for it. What's algo should? There we go. Can we? Now we're taking it.
Yep.
Okay, so you've got another. You've got some clean downside afterwards. I don't want the pullback. I mean, I don't want it to pull back too much, but I like if it pulled back and gave a couple of rejection wicks, then that break would be beautiful. Because it hasn't pulled back, not sure if it will. Yeah. Yesterday's double top, yeah. If it's going back up there, I think we've got a bit more upside. Based on how this daily candle was closing and how it just dropped so heavily, we could see a little bit more of a rise, just a bit more breaking of the daily high.
I took a sell on that, but my terminal got stuck, so I cannot able to close the position.
Oh no. That's not where you want to be getting stuck in the Asian low when it's...
Yeah, it was like a 20 pips for me.
Oh yeah?
No, I close at break even now.
Oh, you took the sell under here?
No, not that one. If you go to the 1 minute.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see it now.
Here, I took it here.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, the Asian low is a bit of a pesky area. Okay. I want to see how this 3-minute candle closes. Because if it's pushing underneath here, I think I can maybe just take a breakout 20 pip push. I haven't got a great price, but I think you can take like a breakout back down, like or yeah, 25 maybe for a sell. But I can wait 1 minute 15. Got a little bit of a gap here on the 5 minutes. 15 minutes is looking nice for that downside.
After that candle close also, that's a good entry. Like after closing that candle, we can take entry keeping stop loss either above that candle or a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm.
But because on left side we have a lot of liquidity here, this thing.
Yeah.
On 5 minutes we have liquidity there.
Yeah, that's another no wicket, isn't it?
Mhm.
Over. Okay, 13 seconds. Can we close under that support?
It's also not economical to continue paying.
6, 5, 4. Oh, okay.
So that's what I mean by the balancing beam. That's right. It's like a fine wire. It's a weak.
Hmm. I'm not in anything. The only thing that's keeping me out right now is this 5 minutes. I kind of would almost want to be trading underneath these wicks. Hey, Nigel. Okay. Where it's hesitating so much, I really don't want to take a breakout. I'd be preferring if we can get like a nice little pop and then price comes back. I'd like to actually trade around more or less this zone.
One
Or
minute create HCS from the downside, so now really hard to take a sell without price breaking that thing.
yeah, trading around this Asian low is going to be awful. So if price can just absolutely plummet or like show like a bit of acceleration and push down, I would actually lean to go and counter trend again and look to take buys off of some of these areas just to push price back up 50 before it drops again. I'd rather, like, to me this would be the safer move. Then that's just me though, but that's I don't really want to take breakouts because I've got liquidity left above here. Asian low rejection area. The way that New York session closed, there was a fairly strong push at the end. Or I'd rather take sales from up here to go potentially with the trend. Yeah, so patience is going to get you paid today. But you've got like really conflicting factors on the 1 minutes. That's why I don't really want to use the 1 minutes in this. You've got a resistance being created right here. You've got a support being created right here. So we're just in this holding pattern at the moment. Which level is going to hold? Yeah, I might take, if we get some rejections from this side, some resistance, bearish candles, resistance, confirmation of resistance, breaking these lows, I might trade it back down then. That will give me a 30 pip buffer, and then if it can push into this area, then that's your 50 pip move. So I don't actually mind that idea. So hopefully we can get like a rounding top and then push down from here. So we'll keep an eye on that.
I took 20 cheeky pips
You bought?
soon after the market opened. No, sell.
Oh,
I just reached up and touched one of my trend lines, and so I took a sell. But
Oh, yeah.
because I've just started using magic keys, and I don't quite know how to use MetaTrader 5, so I can't even work out how to find my trade. I'm like, I've somehow erased all the things out of my navigator, and I'm like, I don't know. I know I took a good trade. I just can't work out
go
how to view it.
Control T. Control T will bring up your terminal, and then go to history in the bottom
I
tabs.
just can't see history or exposure or trades or anything. So
Do you bring up your? Does it bring up your terminal when you go Control T down the bottom?
no, it just brings up my one-click trading sell buy icons.
Are you doing
Maybe
Alt
that's 'cause I'm
T
on
or are you doing
Mac.
Control T?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but it just doesn't show me. It's got symbols, details, trading, and ticks, but there's no other.
Yeah, you're not looking at the right one. Are you on the? Oh, you're on the Mac, are you? So you're doing Command T.
Yeah, but that just removes and replaces my sell by one-click trading icons.
Try Control Command T.
No. It's like I actually pressed some wrong buttons, and now my navigator doesn't show me anything.
Yeah, it's
I
up
don't
the.
have any.
It's up the top.
Click on view at the top, and then choose toolbox.
Yeah, I do that, but then nothing shows. It's just
Have
yeah.
you? Is it just minimized? Have you minimized it and it's there? As in, like
I
you've
can't
got it
tell
really,
that.
you've got it really squished down.
I don't know. Maybe if someone's good at MT5, they could help me afterwards.
Yeah,
That'd be
we'll
great.
sort that out. It
I don't
won't be
even
hard.
take the time on the stream.
Oh, good, oh, good. Yeah.
Cool.
I reckon what you've done is you've probably minimized it, and then it's there, but you just need to lift it back up.
Cool. I might just restart it as Ivan suggested.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see how I go.
Yeah.
I'll turn it off, turn it back on again.
Okay.
Old trick.
That's good though. Making all these problems with your MetaTrader is the best way to learn. To be honest, just try break things. All right, so that area. Oh, on the yeah. Not don't try to break your account unless it's a demo account.
Yeah, it's definitely a demo account. No, it's still the same.
It's minimized. That's why it's minimized, or I'd say it's minimized. I say it's there. It's just minimized, so it's making it really difficult for you to see when it comes on. We'll sort it out after.
Sweet, thanks.
Okay, so I'm looking for a resistance here. It's still a risky one, looking for a resistance and going down. So it would be a confirmation entry. So type 3 at this point, which means I want rejections here. I want bearish candles to form, and then I want it to basically kind of break the low to keep on going down to this low point. I wouldn't want to be taking cowboy or anticipation entries because it's either going to stop here if it breaks. We've got this area can go up to, or maybe this line up here. Where did you got Euro high? I think is this candle. This is the actual European, the DAX open. This candle where it did like a little buy to sell. So if we are going to keep on going down, we don't really want it to come up this high. We just want to try to visualize two 30-minute candles like this, or two 1 hour candles, my bad, not 2:30, two 1 hour candles, kind of like this. And we're just trying to anticipate trying to get in with this wick, but at the moment we're not looking like that. We're actually looking like this. So what we want to do is just wait for it to slow at this top wick and then start to break to push back down again. So visualization, timing. What would be nice is if this 3-minute candle can close, because then we can at least come back to this area or this area. Maybe not to the base of the candle, but at least to these wicks. So if that's the case and we are showing rejections from here, it's 10 pips. It's not the best, but 10 pips can potentially get risk out. Asian lows 43 then. 70 pips if we can get to target. Jeez.
$15-minute doji already took out previous 15-minute. Now if we get any kind of bearish momentum, maybe we will continue pushing downside then.
Yeah. Breaking its own low now might be my signal, might be my entry. Okay. Give it a go. So, got in here. If it's rejecting from these wicks, I won't hold it past if it's breaking its own high again. See, it's in this wick area. This is the bit. It's a bit dicey here. Hopefully, this 3-minute candle can close bearish. Otherwise, might just be in this a little early. I took it on the 1-minute flip, or 1 minute when it was breaking its low here. So around 5 pips up. There we are. 10 pips, 12 pips. Okay, it can't be a losing trade now. 15. Going to secure at the base of this candle. Yeah. Secured 50% at this point, because I really don't want it to come back up. So I'm not going to move it totally to break even, but I've locked in significant profit then. How's the music now? Don't come back. This is the danger with this guy, because it's the 5 minute no wick.
Nice closing on 3 minute.
Close it fully engulfing. Come on, retest the low. Problem is the 30-minute candle is not bad. It's not a bad 30-minute candle. Hopefully it can leave a healthy top wick and closing. If it can flip bearish, or yeah. You guys in this as well?
Yeah. I'm with you.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm in there. Didn't get in as quick enough, but I'm in there.
Good one, Dave. Where's your stop loss? It's just above this candle now. Initially, it was just above this zone. Just above this zone, because if it was breaking that high, it didn't make sense, because you've got these other areas. But when I closed 50%, I moved it to just above this candle. So now I'm only risking it's like 4 pips of my original size, which was only, you know, it was 10 pips anyway. So I've reduced, closed 50% and then reduced stop by 50%. So I've locked in profit no matter what, because this is dangerous here. It still is very, very dangerous for this trade to hold, because we are in this range, and all of these rejection wicks are potential resistances. Well, were resistances, and now potential supports. Oh, the 30 minutes recovering. It's breaking the low though. Come on, just get underneath this area again, and we can retest this low.
Yeah, 1 minute is looking good now. It kind of negation happened there on 1 minute now. So if this candle able to close bearish one, then we will continue pushing downside.
Let's hope. Jim's in it, Sarah's in it, Naju not in it. That's alright.
Oh, nice closing.
Yeah, that was a little push then right at the end, wasn't it?
Yes.
Should be up 20. Well, or so. Marion's in it, but late. It's okay. Timing will improve. George not in it. Peter's in, but late. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty quick one, wasn't it? Dave's sorting MT5. Yeah, I've been in that position. Daniel not in. Samir's in 15247. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Just when this 1 minute candle is closing. This is resistance confirmation. So I did take it on. It was like an anticipation confirmation, because this candle, this one here, broke the high, and then it was flipping, and it was breaking the low. So that was going to become engulfing. Ah, don't come back, man. 30-minute candle now opened.
No, it's still respecting that 1 minute negation. So
Oh, yeah.
we are still good.
Nice.
So now this area is a little bit dicey one, so we want to secure another position here. because this was a previous 1 minute HCS is here. So price can get any kind of reaction. So we can secure some profit around 30 pips there. By the way, Hidden, can you send me the template for the German 40 for Magic Key?
Yeah, sure. There you go. You mean the .set file?
Yeah, no, just a template. Yeah,
Yeah.
got it. Yeah.
Great.
All right, drop.
Yeah, let's go. Come on. On the 3 minutes, this is a little, why it's slow is we're trying to break into this candle where the volume is in this candle. It's like a little nut. Once you can close inside of it, you should be able to get a quick one down. Come on, crack open. Come on. Ah, so strong, that little order block, isn't it? It's picked up, it's grabbed a bit of liquidity from this Asian low, so it's taken a few goes to get in there. Hopefully it can. Either way, you know, you should be around 20 odd, and that's positive risk reward, as in the initial stop loss was 10. Obviously it's different for everyone. But this ideal trade would have been, you know, it's around 2.5 to 1, 2 to 1. So you should be at least up 1 to 1. So make sure that you've secured something so that this, you know, you've got profits now for your next trade. Maybe it grabbed like a little, like a bit of a pancake there, hey? It's just gotta consume it. Next pancake. next pancake of liquidity, next pancake of liquidity, and this is coming from the big pancake. Tied and stop, got close. Oh, Chris, 3-pip stop, 3-pip loss. You must have gotten really low. Timing is quite big on it. We'll have a chat about that. Okay. So it might take my runner, but there was definitely pippage secured. I was running around 23, 24 pips. I secured a bit at 15, secured more at this area. But my runner's going to get, it's unlikely to survive. But I'm not going to move to break even. I'm happy to sacrifice those 4 pips, which will reduce the overall trade. It'll be like about maybe a total of 15 pips in profit. Because there's 20% running. It was from zone to zone. Unfortunately, it didn't have that follow through, that easy follow through. But bullish candle that dropped, bearish candle that rose, and then it played inside of this zone, which is more or less at the start of the stream when we were talking. I was saying that this area is a range. So it's not having it. Didn't have it on the breakout. Quick move up, still working strategy M15, top taking downside. Yeah, I mean, the other ideas are still there. This was a bit more of a aggressive one because of this was this was just the last swing high. So it gave an entry, got to take it. Runner's just hanging in there. The move made sense. The move made sense to take. And now if it comes up all the way up here and gives it another setup, that makes sense from up there as well.
Yeah, if you look at that 3 minute now, 3 minute is creating HCS from upside.
Oh yeah, because I forgot about that the high. This is just a little bit higher. This is just a smidgen higher than the left. So that one is 15255.0. This is 15254.9. So it's 0.1 higher. This is clearly higher than the candle to the left, closed bearish. So this is a resistance, 3 minute resistance that's been created. If this is breaking, then we can go upside. Not that I'm going to take upside. Get into that time again. Who wants it to move? Because I'll go get a coffee if you guys want it to move.
Yeah, please.
All right. I was just thinking, what's missing here? Coffee. Coffee's missing. All right. Well, it's a shame it didn't give us a 50 pip move, but we'll talk about, Chris, we'll talk about the timing on that one. Did people manage to secure when it was struggling at this zone, or secure something, or did people hold? Even if you got in late, were you able to secure something?
The other indices are moving up.
Are they? Freaking pricks. Why aren't they moving down?
US 30's pushed 57 pips in the London session.
Yeah, they're pushing, so I'm thinking German's going to push in a minute.
Well, it makes sense from my upside.
Price action on the 1 minute and the US 30's probably the neatest that I can see, but I can't see it pushing for too long.
I mean, they're not really pushing. They've pushed a number of pips, but you look at the 30-minute candles. NAS has gone sideways. UK is the only one that's looking good. Here.
Well, the French market went up.
Oh, CAC went up. And you secured some. Good. Gilbert took it. Oh, you took a buy at the order block. Yeah, I mean, it's in a range. It's... Oh, Peter, sorry, you got a 2 pip stop. Oh, yeah. Chris gone short again. Now it's looking, so US 50, so US 30, it's gone sideways. It's gone sideways. To me, it's in its, you know, it's a flip of the coin. You've just going with price action, going with clear price action, but making sure your timing is on point. And your timing can really only be on point is if you really trust your idea and trust your zones, to that you react at the time. And one thing that I struggled with for a long time was when you're trying to transition from break even to consistent, you have that doubt that from you being either losing regularly or break even, you don't have that same confidence to execute on, so that even when your analysis is getting much better, you've still got those lingering doubts in mind. Yeah, so that what you're you got Lebanese barbecue. All right, buddy, catch it, Dave. Sounds good. Sounds really good. It's the mindset that when you start trading, you don't have as much of you don't have an appreciation of like the psychological battle that you're about to embark on in this journey. So you can pick up some really good trades and you can be really quite, successful as an early trader, but then there's going to come time when the wheels fall off. And then you're going to start doubting, changing styles, going around in the circle, and then you start getting like negative to the market. And then as you start getting more of a break-even trader, most of your decisions are going to be based on trying to protect capital because you've gone through that losing period. And that's where you're going to make good and analytical decisions, but you're going to make bad management decisions on your trades. Or you're going to doubt a lot of things because you've been stung and it's hurt before. And now it's going to have to come, the way you get through that is by time, experience, back testing, forward testing, being consistent in your approach. And little by little, you break down those fears again and you start getting more confident in yourself. And then when you get more confidence in yourself, you can start to execute more. You can execute quicker on your ideas with less hesitation because I trust myself. I trust my levels. Simon, welcome to the club, Simon. You're in that loser phase. Yeah, I mean, I sent you we'll catch up and we'll have a better chat about where you are at and we'll put a little plan together. Peter, totally get what you're saying. I've been through all those stages. 2 years in, you're okay with losing, but need to trust your ideas. Yeah. So now you get into that area where you got some experience now, some knowledge. You've been hurt before in the losing stages. Now you need to start to trust your areas again, or trust your analysis again. And that's practice, rinse, repeat. Practice, rinse, repeat. All right. Well, I think it's Survivor. Literally, I mean, I can't believe I survived. I was dead set. I was done, and I was going to have to start planning another trade. 3 minute created that little resistance, which is nice. I don't want to jinx this now, so I'm going to go for a coffee and let's see if we can just fall through the basement here. So let's see. It's in the hands of the trading gods now, so I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Let the runner run, please. Let it go. All right. See you guys soon.
Maybe smart.
So now you can target that bottom side liquidity. First, you can target 1 second here. This low, it will be important. How price gonna react? It's just gonna take out that low to again start moving upside, or we will continue pushing downside then. But this area, you wanna secure some profit if you are getting entry on this candle. All right, drop. Nice. I think we are getting like almost 30 pips now. Oh, drop, not push.
Good. Sorry, just in the volume down on Zoom meetings, so y'all can't hear us. That's okay. Look, it's a bit buried. It's his anatomy. So it's. Yeah. Can you push either side so the head comes out? Just keep doing that. It's a bit buried. It'll sort itself with time. I can't say how much time, but it's a bit chubby. So it's got that fat pad there, which is nice. So when the fat pad goes down, his penis gets bigger, it'll pop out. But just push it out regularly, A, to stop sticking edges, and B, so it doesn't close over. Just to keep it nice and loose. But it's
what have I come back to?
Jesus, like a porn channel.
I thought you guys were having a conversation. Sorry.
First of all, I thought he was talking to me, but when I heard that thing...
Yeah.
Is he a vet?
I do hope he's a vet, yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, the coffee trick worked, huh? We got some movement here.
Oh my goodness, it's funny. If my daughter walked in, then she must have thought, "What is going on?"
Yeah, that was. I came back to the end of that. I thought you guys were just chatting. I was like, "Oh, I interrupt." Oh, hang on a second. I don't think this is like.
So next target will be this one now. This imbalance candle here now. If price able to break this low. But you wanna secure some another profit here because this is a liquidity. So price can easily just took out that and again start pushing upside.
Come on. You're at 40 pips now.
Nice. Drop.
That's it, dropping.
Yeah, come on. Extend this across now. This was... What a trade, huh? What a trade.
Yeah, roller coaster trade. My runner got stopped out. I again open another position here, keeping stop loss, same stop loss, and now it's running.
Ah, good one. I survived by a fat pad. Right. Survived by the fat pad.
I got taken out at stop loss, but it's okay. I'm learning.
Oh, bummer. Did you move to break even?
I had a good week. No, it wasn't break even. I pulled my stop downs. It's just a negative, not just a minor loss. I had a good run on gold during the week, so I had a good week. So that's all good.
Cool. So we'll talk about. I think for the study session for this weekend. It's gonna be a Saturday, by the way, unless my wife's popping out something.
What's the due day?
Saturday.
That's the due day?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Only 6% come on the due day, so there's a 94% chance it won't be Saturday.
Yeah, that's what we saw, and they say the first one's usually late as well, not early. So my dad's birthday was Tuesday, so we're like, I would have actually liked her to come on Tuesday, but my but we were like for me, it's no issue, but my partner's still working for this week, and then she goes on maternity leave. So she didn't want it to come early because it had so much work to do. Then, so Tuesday would have been nice because I would have shared the birthday with my dad. Sunday is NRL Grand Final, so I'm like, I don't want that to happen. And then Saturday is the day it can come, but it's unlikely. So it's likely next week some stage. Yeah, it came really, really quick, Tom. Thanks for the wishes. Yeah, if it comes tomorrow, that'll be alright. But the way that she's in the belly, I think she's comfortable.
Babies come when babies want to come.
Yeah, we're already on her schedule. She's the demanding little thing. Not even here yet. All right, come on. You can do it. Oh, yeah, sorry. Anyway, Saturday study session. I'm sure it'll be on. We'll cover... I want to cover imbalances again. I want to cover trend trading versus counter trend trading. And I want to cover stop loss placement. So the differences between using those same things for securing zones, identifying areas, when you're tightening your stop, move your stop to an area that makes it, okay, there's two things. Move your stop loss to an area that makes sense as a bit of a protection buffer zone, and then there's also moving to break even, so you're not giving anything back. There's going to be different situations where you do both, but I would prefer to always keep your stop at an area that you look at might be a little bit still at risk, but you've tightened it at least, and that was above a liquidity candle, or above a imbalance, or above a zone. Like initial stop loss was above the swing, which if it was breaking the swing, doesn't make sense to hold. Then tighten it. If you tighten it anywhere inside of here, there's a good chance that the wick area of this liquidity candle is to be retested. So your stop loss is better above it. I know you're giving a little bit back, but you've got a chance the times that you give a little bit back, or you survive these runners, which give you another, like, you know, I was up to 45 pips then. The difference between giving back 4 or being up 45. Now I can have 10 more trades that stop me out for those -4 pips, and it's been worth holding it, because now it's also confidence as well.
That was the lesson of the day for me.
Yeah, and
good. It's okay. I'm good.
yeah, but it's a lesson. Like, every day's a winning day in that sense. We either make some money or we make some lessons.
Mm.
Okay, so broke through. Left a little bit of a gap here. What's the 1 minute doing? Okay, if we can hold below this, but I would prefer... Oh, you took 19 on the second attempt, Chris. Good job, buddy. Well done for being able to give it a second chance as well. But think about it as well, that rather than taking like a really late entry, when we start trending, I think this is in one of the earlier study sessions, maybe the 3rd or the 4th study session that we did, is that when a market starts trending, it will give you multiple opportunities to get in. So rather than taking it in on a, rather than getting in super late here, just accept the fact that, oh, wait a second, I just hesitated too much, or price moved away too quickly, or something happened, I wasn't quite able to grab that price. Just let it set up again. before you take the entry, rather than get it in at a less than ideal position, because then you know, your stop loss is far wider than it needs to be, and price will give you another entry, whether it's down here after breaking the support and then taking the continuation, or letting it give you a pullback first to try get into it. And the setup's the same thing. It's just now you're looking for resistances to be formed or rejection, like more liquidity candles to be formed, rather than taking something in here, which now it put your trade positioning and size at risk, or like, you know, it wasn't as tidy then anymore. So hesitation here can lead to impulsive moves here, which makes you rush it rather than being really like, you know, plan even how you enter late. Yeah, that's 50. That's 55 now.
Okay. Yeah. Secure another position.
I'm gonna leave that. I need the tiniest little piece running now. Beautiful. I'm gonna call that pretty much a full win. Came back to the grey zone. There's multiple areas here that I'm cautious about. So beautiful work, guys. It was a beautiful day again. Another fantastic stream.
Thank you.
And the coffee trick worked. I should have gone for the coffee early before it pulled back. Then we wouldn't have had to survive that pullback. Just one of you guys is watching, weren't you? Waiting to give the signal.
My mic's on. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, g'day Hayden. Rob here.
How are you, mate?
I took a shocker of a loss today, stuffing around being stupid.
When?
But I had 2 trades running in that German and picked up 84.8 pips. So
fantastic. When did you take the shocker?
Made back my 25. So
was a shocker before London Open?
Yeah, in the Asian session.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
It's caught me out every day. Thankfully, I've been able to make it back up. I got to learn just not to trade it.
Yeah. A trade not taken is also a winning trade.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing the same sort of system, this works better because you got volume. Liquidity works better in volume.
Yep. Awesome.
So when you don't have volume, use a higher time frame. Because more of those candles create that volume together. Whereas these lower time frames and lower volume sessions, they start giving you like the meaning might not be what you think.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'll have a look at that tomorrow and make sure I don't trade it.
Yep.
Thanks.
But nice work on making that back.
Yeah.
Nice closing on 5 minutes. So I think we will continue pushing downside.
Yeah, holy man.
Is it going to fill that imbalance?
What was that?
It looks like it wants to go right down to S1 to fill that imbalance, yeah.
Where's S1?
Yeah, but
S1 is near where your arrow is.
The finger thing?
No, keep going down. If you look to the left, to that, yeah. It's just a little bit below there.
Yeah. Okay, there's liquidity hiding here as well.
Yep.
What's 94%, Chris? What was that to? Oh, coffee. Yeah.
I might go make a coffee then if that works. Get some more pips.
Yeah.
Yeah, but secure some profit. Don't be greedy. Like a price can easily just reverse from this.
94% of the time, the coffee trick works. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to me, what happens after here? I'm done. My trade's closed out. Even though it could keep on running, that wasn't my plan to hold any further than that.
50 base is more than enough for the day.
This is my target anyway.
But we've got these clean candles. It'll be so enticing just to let this just run.
Yeah.
And it probably will. But I also want to bank that.
Hayden, do you have Instagram related to trading?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking about it, but because I had one for like just my travel, and then I thought it's just going to be too much to monitor.
Oh, okay.
How come?
No, I mean it's easier to post your idea as well as your results there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I need to think of ways I can, because I want to grow the service a bit more. I've got a limit on how much it's going to grow to, though. But I've definitely got more capacity still that I'm trying to push it. I'm just trying to work. Oh man, to see how much more it can grow. Obviously, got to maintain the quality of the group as well. That's paramount.
Yeah, that's more important.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no, because previously, if something is a lot of people come there, but not a quality one.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, what a month we've had.
Yeah, from next month I can use like a little bit of bigger lots on the German 40. This week I was just and this whole month I was just trying a little bit a small lot. But from next month I can use a little bit higher lot size because it's working quite nicely now.
Yeah, yeah. Gold looks like it's coming back as well now. We're starting to get some really excellent moves in gold. German 40 though is just a beautiful trade, beautiful pair. such a friendly pair.
Yeah, at least if you understand in London session, you don't have to look into the NY session for a German 40. I mean, it still works in the NY session, but London session is really good for the German 40.
Yeah, yeah. It takes the pressure off trade in any other session now when you can find. I think for the private group as well, what I was going to do a bit more videos about some different A+ setups. Obviously, A+ setups are going to be different for everyone. What I consider A+ setup might not be for someone else, but I'll do my interpretation of it.
Yeah, also work on the a lot of people who are trading in London session. Just explain them to when to take entries. Usually we wait for the London Open to, and then afterward we look for the entry. People try to take entry before the London Open and then they get stopped out.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Well, there's a way to do it, but I think problem is people get not greedy, but they forget where they're at in time and they try let it run through the London Open and it usually doesn't work out.
I'm creating this weekend I'm creating 8 a.m, 9 a.m and 10 a.m candle. How usually those candles are moved.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so that way a lot of people can understand, they can hold their trade if you get data entry on the 8 a.m candle, because usually 8 a.m, 9 a.m and 10 a.m candle usually move in same direction.
Oh yeah, I've done something like that before with you're talking about New York 8 a.m, 9 a.m, 10 a.m. Yeah, I've done one like that. Yeah, I haven't done one for London 8 a.m, 9 a.m. When are you going to do your study session for your guys?
Saturday. Yeah, Saturday.
What time?
Yeah. Around NY Open time.
Okay, after mine. Yeah. Cool. So I'm going to try to stay up tonight, do the NY Open as well, if Akshay is doing that. Yeah, contact Akshay, Simon.
Okay. Okay, we are getting reaction from that area now.
Yeah. Clean candle, you got a few little zones here. Let's have a look at the 3-minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. Gotta go to
Kubernetes
NY
is not
session.
that much good.
The 3-minute imbalance was the target, final target, right? You closed everything, Hayden, or
Yeah, I closed it. My target was over here at 15. This red little thing. That was my target.
180, 190.
Yeah.
15,190. Yeah.
Yeah. So see how, I mean, it's not pretty, but you've got many support candles here, many liquidity candles, like little rejections from the candle below, closing up, little rejection from candle below, pushing up, little rejection. Oh, that one's not really, but you got these, you got this one here and this one here. So this is a little support zone. That's a support zone. Across. Price when it came back up. Pause here, and then we lift it off. So that area, again, if we extend this to the right, it's a support created, came back, and then launched, really just burst above. So this is a danger area now. So now where did price come to? Oh, we didn't quite get to it. 5 pips above. So maybe there's something up in here as well. Some back up in here, pause price. So this is like, it's good practice to like see where turning points.
Can you go to the 2 minutes? Maybe 2 minutes is much better on German 30.
2 minutes?
1 minute is a...
Yeah, 1 minute is a bit fickle.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 minutes is much better. We get a clear HCS also on 2 minutes, like here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, all time frames are important. Flying to the UK for 3 weeks this weekend. Hopefully your iPad will work. Yeah, the iPad will work. Enjoy your time as well, Nigel, in the UK. Did you grab that, Mo, at all? Any piece of this? Because you came in, I think maybe after it was taken, wasn't it?
Yeah. I came in a little bit late, so I just had to sit down and, and watch it.
Yeah.
Take anything, yeah. I didn't want to jump it like a little bit late and have that remorse if price is flipping up on me, and like because I didn't analyze the charts.
Yeah.
Since I came in late, I just had to watch it and take notes.
Yeah. Most of my mistakes happen when I rush a trade or haven't actually put my fingerprints on it. And once I actually, if someone sort of talks and finds a trade and I see it and I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of agree, and I just go for it, I haven't actually thought about how I'm going to manage it or plan it either. So I'll make a mistake somewhere along the lines. Trade's not just about entering it. Trade's about managing it, picking a target, all of those little variables. So just if I agree where someone gets into the trade, I still got two other things I need to think about as well, and that's my management and exit. And I'll probably make a mistake somewhere along the way if I rush something.
With that constant sort of selling pressure, we're approaching it.
Oh. We got a lot of commentary on the other side.
Yeah, someone's listening to other videos as well.
I think is that Monty?
No, I think that was one of the. There's another London company.
Oh, okay. His voice is kind of familiar. I don't know.
Maybe they're from
Sounds
Surrey.
like Monty to me.
If you go to the 3 minute.
I'm on 2 minutes. Sorry. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
On 3 minutes, we have this negation already happened here. So price just came back to retest
it.
We generated liquidity here in the form of doji. So probably we will continue pushing to tap into that area. But this is a late entry. It's not like a usual entry like this. This is a late entry.
Yeah.
So risky one.
This is your LIFO entry. If it's your last entry, it's the first one you close. It's just like continuation ones. Good for like 20, 30, 20 pips. Yeah, there's been times I've been jumping onto a plane. I'm like, put a little trade on and then see where it is when I get out. Just like minimal, absolute minimal lot.
Okay, I've got to go to a lecture, so hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow night.
Okay, Dave. Thanks for being here.
Tomorrow morning your time.
Sure thing,
no,
buddy.
it's good. Good session. One pip taken out would have gone the whole way, but good. Learn a lot. Okay.
All right, buddy.
Cheers.
Catch you, mate.
See ya. Bye.
Still can't believe that. What timing? Yeah.
I'm not sure if he was talking about like an animal or a baby.
Probably, yeah, baby. You know what I can't understand is when we did the gender for the baby is how the sonographers can identify it. They're like, yeah, it's a girl. I'm like, how do you know? Like, they're like, because of this, and they point out on the image. I'm like, I can't see nothing. Like, it doesn't look like anything.
I have 5 boys, and only on 3 of them was it clear, just because of their legs were crossed or they were facing the wrong way or whatever as to what sex they are.
Oh yeah. Did they say for the 2 that weren't clear? Did they say girl?
No, they didn't, but my wife was 100% sure they were girls.
Oh,
and they weren't. She was so disappointed when they came out boys.
5 boys as well, holy. You got your
So
hands
you're
full.
going to the
Oh no, that time has passed a long time ago. Like my youngest is about to turn 13. I'm not going back again.
Oh wow, okay. Now I've got a 12-year gap between me and my brother.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you never know.
No, the eldest is 23 and off at uni, and the youngest is about to turn 13. So that's it.
Good effort.
All right, well, I'm going to take advantage of that we got a great trade early on. I'm going to go for a walk and take care. So I've got to do some groceries just before. Yeah, you never know when she's going to come. So I better stock the fridge up now before New York session.
Happens, mate. Awesome.
Cheers. All right. Well, thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you.
Hope you guys took something away from this, whether it's cash, whether it's a lesson. Everything counts. So the price action was clean. Again, I'll post a breakdown video later on. First time to the channel, please give it a like. Please give it a subscribe. Really does help. Yeah, it was a good laugh as well today. All right. Well, take care, guys. People in the Discord, the Zoom guys, if you need any help, please tag me, put it in the chat, okay? And I'll be around to help out. So I'll see you guys all later on.
Take care.
Yeah, I'll see you later, Akshay. Thanks for being here, buddy. Your input's always valuable.
Good night. Take care.
Catch you guys.
Adios, amigos.
See ya.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.